1,000 days seemed like a lot of days when I got here. We stood outside and took our picture all together, like day 1 of 1,000. Seemed like there was so much time.
I've been able to just develop relationships that I never thought I would be able to have.
The growth is, I think, what comes with 1,000 days, and I think that's really special, and I kind of love that we number our days here.
One of the biggest ways I've changed is just knowing a little bit more of who I am, in a sense of like knowing my limits, knowing my desires and passions, and all of that is kind of just a stem of what the Lord has presented before me.
I'm a different person now, in responsibility, in character, and how I look at community.
I came into Cedarville very unequipped for life and adult life, and I'm leaving very equipped and confident.
I feel just a lot more prepared and equipped to go out and share the gospel, even when I am leaving a body of believers.
I always thought I had to be on a pulpit preaching for me to represent Christ, but I've realized that's not the case. I can be doing my field, be engineering, and represent Christ in my actions through my life.
Senior in high school, Isaac knew about Jesus, and senior in college, Isaac knows Jesus.
Not only I feel much more equipped to share the gospel, but I feel like my personal walk with Christ has grown immensely.
I would say from when I came here 4 years ago to where I am today, I would say I'm a whole new person. And I think that's because I'm able to understand why I believe what I believe.
I can confidently look back and say every single day here was worth spending the time, the money, the effort, the energy to be involved and to learn and to be led and to be taught from this university.
The Lord definitely wanted me here and has been faithful to provide.
I feel like Cedarville has prepared me very well for my career after graduation, not only preparing me to go into the secular field and working with people that are not Christians and knowing how to use those relationships to share the gospel, but also giving the skills and abilities to be the best professional I can.
I'm excited, scared, confident, a little bit, but I'm feeling very grateful and very hopeful too for the future.
My education here has prepared me in so many ways to just go into my career field. I feel like I'm actually prepared to leave.
This year I signed a 10-year contract to be a pilot with the Air Force, so I'm really excited to do that for the next 10 years and serve my country.
I'm going back home and working at my home church in their kids ministry as an intern, alongside getting my master's at Southwestern Theological Seminary.
I just accepted the position as the Associate Pastor of Worship and Outreach at Lifehouse Church in Lebanon, Ohio.
I've accepted a position as a pediatric ICU nurse at Cincinnati Children's Hospital.
After graduation, I'm moving down to Texas to work as a civil engineer, and I'm getting to marry the one of my dreams that I met at Cedarville.
I'm so excited that I've accepted a job in the admissions office here at Cedarville and just excited to continue my 1,000 days a little bit longer.
I'm going to be a cloud engineer working for a company called Paychex.
After graduation, I'll be staying at Cedarville and getting my master's in innovation, business analytics, and visualization.
I recently accepted a job at State Farm Insurance, and I'll be a public affairs specialist helping them with their social media strategy.
One of the things I'm most excited about life after graduation is to finally use the skills and abilities I've been building at Cedarville and be able to kind of be sent out in the world to use those skills.
I feel like my undergrad has prepared me really, really well to think critically, and I'm really excited to put those into practice, whether it be in my master's program or after.
I know that whatever I end up doing, the Lord will provide the opportunity, and I'll still be able to serve Him.
I feel like I have the tools that I need, but I'm scared. I'm scared in the sense that I'm gonna get out there and be drowning. But there's a lot of confidence and there's a lot of trust in my family and in my friends, but also, most importantly, the Lord.
I feel ready. I feel prepared and nostalgic, but definitely ready and equipped to do whatever God has for me once I leave.
One thing that I really miss is definitely the community.
The thing I miss the most about Cedarville is the community around me, absolutely. Having the opportunity to worship with my best friends, to read the Bible with my best friends, not only being allowed to, but being encouraged to, being pushed towards that goal together.
I'm gonna miss playing intramural sports with my friends, going to basketball games on the weekends during the spring semester.
I think I'll definitely miss chapel. I've often thought, like, when I wake up on a Wednesday morning and it's, 10 a.m., I'll probably end up live streaming it just to continue holding that little part of Cedarville that's available to the world.
I think there's a lot of funny, unique things that are here, like people sprinting across the campus. I think that's funny, like only at Cedarville do people run, like everywhere. I think that's just something I've gotten a laugh out of the last couple of years.
I think I'm going to miss the line at Renova, as weird as it sounds. A lot of great conversations have come from just standing there and meeting the people in front of me and behind me.
I think having Andrew Peterson in chapel, that person bringing him milkshake was a funny moment. Him forgetting the lyrics of his song was a funny moment.
We'll have a karaoke night and just turn on Just Dance, and we'll be singing, and then one of us will be dancing. And those are the most fun, many laughs.
I'll miss late night dorm conversations. I'll miss the sunsets.
Even after you graduate, you're still part of the Cedarville family. And I think it's upon each of us to communicate with each other, to serve each other, and to be in constant, intentional relationship, not forgetting that you're not alone, that you are still part of the Cedarville family and you'll forever be.
This is your class that you've grown up with for the past 4 years. These are friendships that you have made and you have cultivated and you have lived with. The Lord has everything in place. Knowing that how we learned in Nehemiah, whenever Dr. White was preaching through that, is the Lord is faithful and we can trust Him in no matter what we do and whatever we have going on. And so that's my challenge to you.